welcome to the Monthly Muse.
April.
It's April.
Wow, how is it April?
I don't know.
How is it May next week?
That's scary, isn't it? Been lovely weather you've been missing out on.
That's where we've been, isn't it?
What? Oh, you've been away in the lovely weather.
Yeah, I've been away.
Nice little deluge into that. Yeah, how was it?
Really good. Had a great time.
The fans have been wondering where you are.
Oh, yeah?
Where's Paul? Where's Paul?
Don't worry, guys. Back in town.
Don't worry.
Yeah, no, mate. Good time. Good time.
Good. Did you get up to much, or...?
Not a lot. It's one of those holidays, just kind of lazy days on the beach, which is good.
2-star this year, or did you upgrade to 3?
Splashed out 3-star, mate, which is 5-star for Tenerife, so 3-star is 5-star on Tenerife. But no, beat the girlfriend at mini golf as well. Yeah. 3 shots down after 3 holes, Ed.
Oh, God, yeah.
Had a very serious word with myself.
Did you have a chat with the caddy, did you?
That, and I went to the toilet to Google mini golf tips after the 3rd hole. Yeah. Came back, won by 2 shots. Good point. That's sign of an athlete right there. What have we got, April?
Talking about a couple of things.
Go on.
Talking about the Olympics, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure when most people think of the month of April, they often think of the Olympic Games.
Yeah, I don't know why they clearly moved it to the summer.
Yeah,
summer event.
First ever modern Olympic Games was in April 1896.
Is that off the top of your head?
No, got it written down here. 18-something, yeah. History mystery?
Well, I was going to say, I mean, I sort of cracked the case last month. I'm not sure if anyone was listening. I sort of went around cracking mysteries about Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
So I kind of feel like my work here is done, in a way.
Are you being serious? I can't tell if you're serious or not, and I haven't seen you for a while, so I don't know. This is quite problematic.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you can't expect me to go around cracking cases and then, you know, the next day on the job start cracking another. I'm sure a detective doesn't go into work, crack a case, and then the next day he... Actually, no, he probably does do that.
He does, yeah. Ed, there's people listening. That's not it. There's people listening that are specifically tuning in, I bet, for History Mystery.
I'll whip something out for you guys. I'll whip something out.
Well, they've probably gone by now, after you've said that.
I will, no, I think there's some old dusty books kicking around, so I'll cobble something together.
Fantastic. We've got DOOL, Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, Days of Our Lives.
It's Days in April.
Have we got are we using the theme tune again for that? Because I think that...
Yeah, a couple of emails saying they liked that.
Yeah.
So we'll probably... Might use that, might not. Keep listening.
Depends if someone's going to sue us.
Speaking of emails, we've had a few.
Less than 30 seconds, do what we want. Speaking of emails, we've got the monthly mail coming up.
Yeah, some good correspondence over Easter.
Yeah, everyone...
Ed, enough of the tittle-tattle.
Yeah, on your marks.
Set. What's next? Does it go?
I think it might be.
Yeah, false start. So, first modern Olympic Games, Ed. Do you know where the inspiration came from? Which town?
Greece, probably, is it?
No. The inspiration of the Olympic Games...
Oh, before Greece?
Yeah.
You mean? Oh, I see.
Came... This is quite bizarre. The village of Wenlock in Shropshire. Heard of it? Sounds like the kind of place that you'd hang around. Got any land down there?
Yeah, we buy anyland.com.
Yeah, so the Frenchman, Baron Pierre du Coubertin of France, which makes sense if he's a Frenchman. He visited the tiny Shropshire village of Wenlock, and that's when the idea took off.
What is this Wenlock?
He was travelling the world looking for inspiration to support his dream of bringing nations together to celebrate the name of sport. Okay. Stopped off in Wenlock, Shropshire, saw what was going on, thought, I like this, we can use this.
Right, so... What was going on in Wenlock? Was it like an Olympic Games? Or?
Yeah, the Wenlock Games were devised by local doctor William Penny Brooks.
What's he doing with his time?
Local doctor, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should he not be...
Yeah, someone dashes into A&E going, quick, I need a surgeon. Where's the doctor? Oh, sorry, sir, he's just down the village green measuring the javelin.
I can imagine it sort of being more of like a village fete.
Yeah.
Sort of like a smash the crockery type thing. Coconuts.
Yeah, hook a duck.
Yeah, sort of like buff lads sort of going around trying to win prizes for the little blonde bombshell on their arm, maybe.
A little goldfish. Yeah, so what's quite interesting, Wenlock was one of the mascots of the London 2012 Olympics.
Oh, wow, okay. What, the name, you mean?
Yeah, Wenlock, and the other one was called Mandeville.
Two lonely mascots.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. When I was doing research, there was actually an article on the side where you can click through.
Oh, yeah.
It was Wenlock and Mandeville, where are they now? Didn't click it, didn't have time, but... Yeah.
Yeah, it must be hard being an 8-foot cuddly toy trying to get a job.
Yeah, well, Wenlock wasn't even a animal or anything like that. It was just a thing.
It was just a thing, yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, as you say, it must be hard when you're a mascot for
big city.
Specific event.
It's a big city. Yeah, you can imagine sort of bumming around, sort of living with Mandeville.
Yeah.
Sort of bunking with each other.
Yeah, little bed sit.
Yeah, big suit.
Yeah.
Raining.
Sort of fag in hand. Beer bottles all over the kitchen.
Mandeville's playing a guitar. Some sort of Wonderwall.
Yeah, it must be hard to convince new Olympic Games to give you a gig.
Yeah, I don't quite know. Well, imagine you come in for the interview, this big cuddly toy.
Well, thing, not even a toy.
Thing, and you sit down with me, and I'm interviewing.
Well, okay. So I'm actually...
You're the toy, yeah.
I'm actually in suit.
Yeah, it's a big chair.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Wenlock, is Wenlock your first name, or is that the...
More of a stage name. Once every 4 years I use it.
Well, Wenlock, thanks for coming in today. Yeah, your recruiter spoke very highly of you. What do you think? Any feedback on your end, before we go away and consult and try and figure out who's going to get the job?
I guess the only question I've got really is, when can I start?
Well, let's not get... I don't want you to kind of get your hopes up for no reason. I thought today's interview went well. Clearly, just reading through, clearly an intelligent guy.
Yeah.
Held lots of different positions. What sort of stuff were you doing at your, in the last gig?
Different positions?
Yeah.
Pointing. That was one of my favourite positions. Waving. Holding, can put cones out.
Yeah.
Just have pictures with kids.
And is the expression on your face fixed? Is that permanent? Or are you able to mix it up?
What does this job prefer?
I would prefer to mix it up.
I can mix it up. Shit. I have to get used to it. No, perfect.
No, listen, I'll be honest with you. I think you're a great guy. Great guy. You've held some impressive jobs before. My concern is, we're recruiting for 2024 here.
Okay.
You were big in 2012.
2012, yeah. Great Olympics.
It was good.
One of the best.
Well, it was good. Yeah, it was one of the best. And you played a big part in that.
Really did.
But I worry that you might be a bit past it. You might be 12 years older than a lot of the other applicants come in.
What Olympics is this? 2024.
Yeah.
So 2012, double 12, 24, double the fun. Wenlock. And if you've got a referral scheme, I've got a mate Mandeville who's looking for work as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about him.
Oh yeah? Have you heard about him?
Well, he came in for an interview actually a few weeks ago.
Okay.
He actually put you as one of his references.
Mandeville will be talking about. Oh no, he's actually not that good. No, he'll be calling in sick all the time.
Okay. Well, we might have something opening up. Listen, as I said, you do a great job. I'm sure you can hold the crowd here, hold the fort.
Absolutely.
Bit of a question mark over age, as we've gone through.
Experience.
To be completely honest with you, listen, I think you're a stand-up bloke, Wenlock. The thing that's really holding me back is you've got a big sticker on the front of you, and it's kind of the equivalent of a tattoo, isn't it, for a cuddly toy?
It's always the fucking sticker.
And it says 2012, so for me this might be a bit of a non-starter.
Okay. Well, willing to take a pay cut.
Well,
if that helps.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, have you? What else have you been up to? Have you done any work since?
I went down to the Commonwealth Games, tried to volunteer. They didn't want to know. They did not want to know. Same old argument. The sticker. Sick of it. Please, just give me a trial start. I'll work for nothing.
I'll see what I can do. All right. Well, excellent. We'll give you a couple of days,
fantastic.
Free, no pay.
Amazing.
So I can book your flight to Russia. Can I?
Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to Russia. I got my head kicked in. It'd be worse than the fat kids.
It looks quite squidgy though. So.
Going to talk about a couple of big stars from the first modern Olympic Games, Ed.
Who were the big winners?
One of the big winners of the Games was German wrestler Karl Schumann, who was also a gymnastics competitor. So he's quite flexible. Literally.
Wow, yeah.
He won 4 silver medals.
What do you mean he won 4 silver medals? Well, he came second.
No. Gold had not become the standard yet, so silver was the top medal. Yeah, there was no gold medals back in the day. It was silver.
I bet he was gutted about his... does his Wikipedia page reflect that?
I don't know, yeah,
He's probably gutted, isn't he? Can we get that changed now? Just so everyone knows that I'm the shit.
So Karl Schumann defeated athlete Georgios Titus in a wrestling bout that had no time limit, and it stretched out over 2 days.
Wow.
It's quite the battle.
I mean, the boxers these days, wrestlers these days, they're moaning about, 3 5-minute rounds?
Yeah.
For UFC. That's 2 days.
2 days. Did they take a break in between? I assume they did. I mean, that's crazy. So, yeah, wrestling...
I imagine the marathon was quite a big deal.
Yes.
Is that right?
The marathon...
The sort of formation of the games?
Yeah, the marathon was the highlight. So, do you know why it's called the marathon?
I do not.
Quick tidbit for you. The marathon is called Marathon. It commemorated the run of the soldier, Phyadines from a battlefield near the town of Marathon, Greece.
Brilliant.
So in Greece there's a little town called Marathon, and he ran from there to Athens in 490 BC, and according to a legend he ran approximately 25 miles, so it's about the distance of a marathon.
What do you mean about? I thought the whole point was it was 26.2.
Isn't it? Isn't it like a?
Approximately.
Isn't it like a football pitch? There's like parameters. I don't know.
Yeah,
So he ran all the way to announce the defeat of the Persians to the people of Athens. And he delivered the message of victory.
Oh, thank you.
Quite good.
Yeah,
so the marathon, the start of the first Olympic Games, chap called Spiros Lewis, the first marathon winner, and this is an incredible story. So, as we've established, the race started in Marathon. It ran for 40 kilometres over the dusty roads all the way to Athens. The early leader of the race was a Frenchman who I think he had a bit of form. But Spiros, he was a complete outsider.
Right, okay.
You would have got massive odds at Ladbrokes for Spiros. He was a water carrier. So not a well-known athlete of his time, but he's covered a bit of distance.
Sure.
So, halfway through the race, Spiros is lagging behind.
Yeah.
But still confident. Passes a local inn. He goes inside. This is incredible. And he stops off for a couple of glasses of wine.
What?
Yeah. So, halfway through the marathon, he's popped into his local.
It's a bit cocky.
A little bit. And the research I took says, after asking for the advantage of the other runners, he confidently declared he would overtake them all before the end.
Wow.
I guess he would after a glass of wine. He's up for anything. He got his skates on, and he caught up with everyone, soon overtook them. As they came into the stadium, people were expecting one of the favourites, one of the well-known or kind of more informed athletes, and people could literally not believe that this nobody was leading the race.
Wow.
Quite incredible. I think the 2 of the Greek princes actually went to join him for his last lap.
Wow.
Which is a bit annoying if you're him.
Yeah, stop trying to worm your way into
someone's last lap.
You'll probably do a victory lap as well. So
yeah, come in for that. Got another great marathon story for you, Ed.
Okay.
There was a marathon. Can't remember what it was, to be honest.
It was a marathon. Okay. Good start.
And this guy smashes a course record, whatever. And everyone's like, okay, he's done well, but it's quite surprising because he's not one of the better known runners. Turns out, halfway through the race, he'd gone to the Portaloo.
Yeah.
Out comes his twin brother.
No. No, that's incredible.
You say that, do you know how they got caught?
Oh, no. Go on.
Turns out when they look back on photos of the race, one of them's got the watch on the left wrist. The other one's got the watch on the right wrist.
Oh, guys.
It's always the simplest little error.
So close. Got to cover your tracks.
Well, they did. But too quickly. That was the problem. And that's it. That's
the Olympics.
Olympics. Roll on, Russia. So,
isn't it? Is it in Tokyo?
I'm not sure actually. I'll look it up.
Let's do some DOOL.
Let's have a bit of DOOL.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Whoa, what's all this? I thought we were doing History Mystery.
Cool, mate. Yeah, did you really want History Mystery?
Yes. Really want History
Say
Mystery.
yes then.
H&M.
Alright, got something. Told you I'd pull something out of the bag.
Yeah.
And
what have we got?
here it is. Paul,
Yes,
right, just bring up the background noise. Okay. Paul, shut your eyes. Nothing weird.
Okay.
Put your head back. Again, nothing weird. You're on a beach, Paul. The year is 1782 in Port Louis, Mauritius. Okay? There's French economy, and it's highly vulnerable to attack.
Can I open my eyes yet?
Yeah, you open your eyes. A bit weird now.
Okay.
And anyway, the Viscount Francois de Soulac, let's call him Francois, he'd been warned of a flotilla of 11 ships is fast approaching. Alright, so he's like, God, I've got to do something. I'm terrified. And fearing that this invasion was going to happen, panic was over. Everyone chilled. I was like, what? Why is everyone not panicking anymore? Do you know why? It turned out that he'd consulted with a guy called Etienne. And basically, Paul, the history mystery this month is this guy that claimed that he could sense when ships were going to arrive, and he correctly predicted the arrival of 575 ships in his time.
What do you mean?
Well, basically,
I don't even know what that was.
Well, so basically, if someone thought
I was nodding off on the beach.
Basically, if he thought a ship was going to arrive, he'd go, oh, I think there might be a ship arriving in about 3 days. And then lo and behold, 3 days later, there'd be the ship with the right amount of masts. He was basically like a weird psychic that apparently never got it wrong. So,
I've no idea what to make of that.
good enough for you?
Yeah. Any more to it? Any more back? Did he...
Well, I can sort of imagine him. He must have cheated, because it basically he made money from this in like the local bar. So he used to just get drunk and just say, I bet in a day's time there'll be a boat with 4 masts that shows up, and he'll bet all of his money on this with someone, and then he became like a rich man.
Right.
But you can sort of imagine him maybe having like a secret watchtower or something.
Yeah.
He sort of sprints up, sort of has a quick look, sprints all the way back down. I think there might be a boat coming.
Oh yeah. What makes you say that?
It's just a hunch.
Why are you panting so much?
I just training for the marathon.
Oh yeah. You've been hanging around with the Greek lads again.
Yeah.
And that's
so that was it really.
Sort of tipped off about ships.
Tip top story.
History mystery. I'll be honest, not one of the more commonly known history mysteries.
Ooh.
It's not quite the same
Psychic in the 1700s that could predict,
ballpark as UFOs.
You're right, it's gone.
Okay. No, we'll take that. Oh, fuck.
It's gone, mate.
Alright, play the bloody DOOL soundtrack.
Okay, I'll get round to it.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
It's days of our lives. You know, when I was actually a kid, I had my first ever poster, sort of calendar. Katie Price.
Oh, really?
So.
Well, I thought you were going to say the Monthly Muse.
Yeah, well, I got rid of that, and
there's an idea.
Got 12 pictures of you that I haven't told you about.
As good as. Yeah, no.
You should see August.
First, bit of a joker.
April Fool's, I imagine. 1st of April.
Yeah. Do you know why it's called April Fool's?
No idea.
Back in 1582, France switched the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. We hear a lot about this, don't we?
Yeah.
Causing New Year's Day to move from April 1st to January 1st. Some people believe the tradition of April Fool's Day began when people continued to ring in the new year on April 1st because they hadn't heard about the calendar change.
Good.
It's a bit like when the clocks go forward.
Yeah.
You always get the idiot who's late the next day. They forgot to put the...
Yeah.
Or early, probably.
They're still using a Nokia 3310. Doesn't update itself automatically.
No, good battery life, though. Next day.
Love a battery life.
Yeah, I really do. That's what I wanted. The 15th.
Sure.
Titanic. Back in the days of the pilot episode.
Titanic Remembrance Day.
Yeah, that's not remembering your bit on the Titanic.
Well, I don't know. Maybe now is a good time. No, let's. What I don't know what happens really for Titanic Remembrance Day. Does everyone sort of get together?
I don't know, but what
play battleships?
Yeah, watch the DVD.
Put some ice cubes in their drinks.
You've got a spare half day, watch the DVD. I don't know if you read, there was something in the news of the day about a woman spending her life savings on visiting the wreck of the Titanic.
Life savings? What's she doing? Life savings.
Renita Rojas said that ever since she was a child, she dreamed of exploring the ill-fated passenger liner, which was discovered on the seabed 3 decades ago. Despite not owning a... This is weird.
12,500 feet down there.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
Despite not owning a home, a car, or fulfilling any of her other dreams, don't know what they are, probably visiting the set of the Great Fire of London, she is set to fork out £84,000 to see the infamous shipwreck.
But wait, just to stop you there, is it the journalist that said, despite not owning a home, car, or she's never fulfilled any of her other dreams? Are those her words, or is that a...
I quote, I don't own an apartment, I don't own a car, I haven't gone to Everest yet.
Okay, right.
I guess that's probably one of her other dreams.
I see, alright.
So yeah, that's happening.
How old is she? Is she an old biddy? Old
49, I think.
49?
New York.
She's spending all of her money on that.
New York banker.
New York.
Yeah.
Well, she's clearly not a very good one if she's got no money whatsoever.
Yeah.
I bet the grandkids are probably, if she's got them, waiting around for the will.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's nothing left? Yeah, well, good luck, Renata.
Yeah, enjoy it.
What else is going on, Paul?
April 21st is a coincidence. We love a coincidence. What have we got? 21st. Talk to me, Ed.
Yeah, it's National Kindergarten Day.
Okay.
So quite sort of... and that coincides with...
the National Day of Silence. Bizarre coincidence to have it on the same day.
Yeah. Don't quite know who's in charge. Who's in charge of all these? April the 23rd? Is that what we're going to next? April the 23rd?
Yeah, big one, St George's Day.
Oh, I was going to say National Talk Like Shakespeare Day.
Ah, well, shares the same day. Do you know why?
No.
Shakespeare was born around St George's Day. I mean, it says around. I mean, stab in the dark, isn't it? 1564, and died on St George's Day, 1616. St George, we should touch on this, because I say we've done Patrick, we've done St Valentine. Best known story about St George is the fight with the dragon.
Yeah.
However, it is highly unlikely, Ed, that he ever fought a dragon.
Right.
And even more unlikely that he ever visited England.
So that's it, is it?
That's it. However, his name is known there as the early 8th century as the patron saint.
We need all the heroes we can get, though.
We really do.
To be honest. But if he's getting out there tackling dragons...
Yeah, so...
Let him roll with it.
April 23rd, National Talk Like Shakespeare Day.
Yeah.
National 26th, National Richter Scale Day.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's called, the Richter Scale, Ed?
No, I do not. Why?
No, neither do I. Little preview of the 30th, National Honesty Day. Yeah.
Very good.
So always be honest with yourselves. And that's DOOL.
Oh, wow.
That's any mail.
Any mail? A lot of mail through. A lot of mail through, Paul.
Mail time. Got them here.
Yeah, thanks for everyone over Easter.
Yeah, good to know that you wasted your holidays online emailing us with a few tidbits.
Yep. First thing up, Davey from Carlisle. Hi guys, April 5th is National Reader Roadmap Day and also National Walking Day.
Ah.
Well, which is it?
Okay, Davey.
So,
okay.
Yeah, you keep that up, Davey. You get yourself on this podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe send us another good email and then we'll think about it.
No, you're spot on. Jay from Southampton has written, April the 11th was National Submarine Day. I know, massive. I went on a submarine once recently and thought, would Ed and Paul prefer to be attacked in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean or up in a fighter jet? Bit morbid, I know how you'd prefer to die. Anyway, April 12th is National Bookmobile Day, so hope you looked out for your local van. So that was from Jay.
And to answer your question, neither.
Neither. Next.
That's pretty grim, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is from Guilherme in London. Says, hi guys, love the podcast. Really enjoyed last month's episode. Thanks, Guilherme. 9th of April.
Merci.
Is National Winston Churchill Day. What's your favourite Churchill quote?
Yeah, lots of good ones, aren't there?
And he's put mine is, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference.
Yep.
Which is a good one, Jim.
Do you want to read the...
Yeah, we dug up a few others, didn't we?
Yeah, the Lady Astor one I think is good.
Yeah, have you got that one?
Yeah, the first female British MP who was constantly at odds with Churchill. During a debate, she declared that if married to him, she'd have poisoned his tea. And Churchill responded, "Madam, if I was your husband, I would drink it."
Oh, Winston. Do you
good.
think Corbyn could come back with something like that to Theresa?
Don't know.
Let's not go there. History, and by that I mean to the polling booth. Next up, this is from Yolene. This is a good one.
Yeah, that's made me laugh.
It says, "Hi guys, really like the podcast. I've recommended it to a few friends." Thanks, Yolene.
Thank you.
Other listeners should maybe take a page out of her book. I made a booking online for a plumber to come to my house next week on April 25th. Mm-hmm. He responded saying, "It's National Hug a Plumber Day that day."
Hug a plumber.
Yeah, he responded saying, "It's National Hug a Plumber Day that day."
That's a big...
What do you think? Do I still invite him?
It's bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depends on how severe the problem is, Elaine, for me.
Yes.
What do you do, Paul?
I'm
get
thinking,
him over?
is he where she lives? She lives in Kent. I mean, he can't be the only plumber in Kent. I'm saying shop around.
Shop around.
And if someone emails you back and doesn't say, "It's National Hug a Plumber Day
Sign
that day,"
up.
get them in.
Another email from S.
S. Mysterious.
Ambiguous. April the 2nd in 1863, a riot occurred. It wasn't just any riot though, Paul. It was a bread riot. And it happened in the capital of Richmond, Virginia.
Right.
As angry people demanded bread from a bakery wagon. And so basically they just went around wrecking nearby shops.
Okay.
The mob dispersed, only for President Jefferson Davis made a personal plea and threatened to use force. Oh, what a lovely story.
So, there was a riot.
Yeah.
And then it only stopped once he made a personal plea and threatened to use force.
Yeah. It's sort of like Newcastle United losing a home game and then finding out that Greggs is also shut for the weekend. Similar scenes.
But the fact that the way it's written is just made a personal plea and threatened to use force. So he made the plea, and they're still going, haha, well, yeah, what's a plea going to do? Yeah, we're going to keep chicken bread. Well, I'm going to use force. Oh, right, okay. We better put it down the sourdough. Yeah. Any more mail?
I've checked, we had quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for sending that through. The monthly muse at gmail.com.
The monthly muse at gmail.com.
Smashed it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Twitter at the monthly muse.
Yeah, some quite funny stuff coming up about May that we've already had a few through.
Yes.
God, I just about got that out. So yeah, send through what's happening in May. What's going on in your world in May? Let us know.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
There's more, is there?
No, thanks, guys. No, there isn't.
Finito. Done. April.
Yep.
Boxed off.
Coming up next month.
Moving on.
December. Oh no, May.
May. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Bring the beat up, Ed. Bring the beat up.
Now? It's a bit early, isn't it?
Yep, got myself a dinner to go to.
Okay. Can I come?
All you can eat steak, I believe.
Where are we going?
All you can. Well, now I'm off with another mate, actually.
Oh, you got other friends?
You'll have to run that past the friend committee.
That's all right, I've already ate. I had steak. Oh, crap, the beat. That reminds me, we had a message, probably should have done this in the monthly mail.
Sure.
I've had a couple of messages, actually, about the intro.
Haywire.
The main intro to the podcast. Someone's put, this is from John, I've chose John's email, so it's quite well written. Hi guys, love the podcast, yada yada yada. I know I've heard the intro music from somewhere before, I can't quite place it. Asked a few mates, they don't know either. Can you tell me where it's from?
If you've heard it before, John, we got ourselves a court case.
We really did.
We gotta get down to the court. Because, I...
Copyright by Mr. Ed.
I took my guitar for a weekend that it would never forget, and coined a few 4 bars.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, we got ourselves a podcast.
So let us know if you have heard it, because we want to know about it.
Yeah.
Actually, we used the Days of Our Lives soundtrack, so never forget it, they can have it. Call it even.
Yeah. Cheers, John. MonthlyMuse at gmail.com.
Subscribe on iTunes. We'll be back May. Just around the corner. Well, give us a few weeks, actually. See you in a month.
See you guys.
Done.